My name is Agnès Varda. I'm a French filmmaker and visual artist. The name of my show is Agnès Varda in Californialand. You could say Agnès Varda love for Los Angeles because the city inspired me a lot. It has a quality of daydream because it's so slow, because it's not besides some buildings, but it's not very high, and people are different. So not only I shot Lines, Love and Lies, but I shot Murals, which is the murals of Los Angeles that I did in the 80s, because I was impressed by the murals. All these people expressing themselves. Then I made another film, more personal, more intimate, called Documentaire and Emotion Picture. And I shot that in Venice with a woman and a child. The child was my son Mathieu. And it was like discovering the other side of Los Angeles. But the city smells about cinema, smells that you want to do films. And I made a film called Lines, Love and Lies. Lines because the three actors had hair like this, like lions. Love, it was about love. And lies because all cinema is lies, and politics is lies, and it's about sex and politics. That film failed, but now here you see the shack here. It's made with the last print of that film. It's like recycling, it's like gleaning what has been abandoned. Now the house, you should go in. Come with me inside. When you enter the house, you are in the middle of a film. You are inside the film. You know, when I sit here on these cans, which are the typical symbol of films, you know, cans of films, and the noise. And you see, I feel so good when I sit here. I've been working all my life, and I feel this is my private shack. This is where I live. I live into cinema. But because now, this is more than 40 years later, the house is what can be recycled as memory and love for cinema and the mystery of just looking through a little image. If you come very near, can you come near and meet Viva? It's also the memory of the film. Made me do a big, big mural. Like in my film, The Beaches of Agnes, I'm walking backwards because it's memory, but I look at you. I'm not turning. No, I want you to share my memories. And this is a big wall related to the film Lines, Love and Lies. And there are photos, sentences of the dialogue. And you see, think is backwards because we never know how we have to think. There are some photographs that I took in the 60s in California, in San Francisco, and mostly in Los Angeles. And because I made a film about the Black Panthers, which was so important in '68, and because I made a film about my uncle Yanko, who was a painter in Sausalito. In the time I was a photographer, I made self-portraits. One when I was 20, one when I was 40, and one when I became 80. So my life as a photographer and as a filmmaker ends up as an installation of a visual artist, combining in the same room the work I have done and the way I reinvented it years later. It's like recycling my own imagination. It's very exciting for me to be able to go from one life to another and from one media to another.